Hey, Bougie Gang. What's going on, guys?
Like, wait a second. Is today? Okay, it's Tuesday. Girl, I was thinking it was Wednesday. I know it's Tuesday. I know in my heart it's Tuesday, but I was like, is today Wednesday? Guys, Bougie Gang, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. We're getting ready to get into it. Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Real Talk Bougie, guys. Bougie Gang, your lunch is ready. What's going on, everyone? Guys, take a minute, look at your phone, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure to go ahead and have your notifications set. If you're here, obviously your notifications have been set. But if you're new here, go ahead and set them. Okay. If you haven't taken a minute yet to subscribe, check. Notifications, check. Thumbs up, check. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all very much. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Guys, we're going to get into it. When we talked yesterday, phone calls had just dropped a Wade video. It was like a 2-3 minute video. And I said I would be back. And of course, summer is still summering and I could not, but I'm back now. So we're going to get into it. I did look to see if there were any updates in the news because we know that he is going for some sentencing next week, and it's getting kind of it's definitely serious, but it's definitely ratcheting up. um Let me give you guys this quick update and then we're going to jump into the video and talk about a little bit about this case, which is trending all over YouTube, TikTok, and everywhere else. We're going to get into it. Also, I may have something else later. I'm just waiting to see how that unfolds. So just bear with me. Let's get into this real quick. And then we're going to get into a call and talk about it. Okay. Let me scroll down right here. Ooh. Shouts out to everybody in Florida, one of my favorite places.
Court this morning, asking a judge to transfer him so he can get more tests on his brain.
A jury found Wade Willson guilty earlier this year for the murders of 2 Cape Coral women. Willson and his attorneys filed a motion for a sentencing delay to get more tests, arguing that Willson suffers from brain injuries. That is what caused him to kill those women. Wink News reporter Jolina Spirito is at the courthouse now. Jolina, what's happening?
Yeah, so just finished up, Emma, and Wade Wilson's attorney said his doctor did find that evidence of that traumatic brain injury, and they want an MRI of his brain. They said they'll have results by Friday, and the doctor will be able to present those findings by Monday, Tuesday next week. This is all while we saw that signature stone cold apathetic look on Wade Wilson's face in the courtroom today. So take a look at video of that. Now, the judge said as long as proper security for everyone involved in the scan can be provided, the Lee County Sheriff's Office can jump in there. That can work. So that's what's going to happen. Back to you guys.
I mean, look, you guys know that Wade tried to escape from jail before, right? You guys know this. We talked about this maybe 2 weeks ago. If you didn't know, then I will bubble that video back up. But he was involved in a escape, amongst many other things that he's been involved in since he's been in jail. Okay. So let's get into it. So basically, so they were talking about getting a delay regarding having an MRI, which I guess maybe if they're able to find something, maybe that would preclude the judge from giving him the death penalty. But I don't know. Next week on August 27th, they will be live, I'm sure, in the courtroom. So definitely, I've got it on my calendar and we will check out the live sentencing of Wade Wilson. I'm sure everybody is going to be talking about it because it's definitely top of mind. So in court on Tuesday, Wade Wilson's lawyer Kevin Shirley said if an MRI scan is performed Friday, the doctor will be able to present those findings by Monday or Tuesday. The judge gave permission for the scan as long as the appropriate. So he is going to go for an MRI. Security can be provided by Lee County Sheriff for everyone involved at the appointment. June 25th, Lee County jury recommended Wilson die for his crimes. They deliberated for less than 2 hours. Wilson killed Christine Melton, Diane Ruiz in Cape Coral. Melton is found dead in her home on October 7th, 2019. There were some people last time we talked that didn't realize that these murders happened 5 years ago almost, right? Lee County Circuit Judge Nicholas Thompson will have the final say on whether Wilson lives or dies. Sentencing is currently scheduled for August 27th. Before that sentencing, Shirley filed a motion with the court to ask for a neurologist test. A neurologist asked that a neurologist test Wilson to determine whether he suffers from injury to his brain. I don't know. I mean, I look, I feel like it's for me, my opinion is it's kind of like six of one, half a dozen of another. I don't want to seem like an unfeeling person, but I feel like either way, he's not ever gonna get out. He's either going to be wheeled out one way or the other. He's either gonna leave um, through the death penalty or he's going to leave through a life sentence. He might even leave through getting his ass beat. You know what I mean? Like they may come for him when he gets there. So we don't really know how he's going to exit, but he's not going to live any sort of comfortable, natural life on the streets of Florida or anywhere in the United States anytime soon. It's not, he's definitely, there's no amount of brain injury where anyone is going to turn him loose on the streets of anything ever again. So I don't, to me, I almost feel nothing, right? Um, Nothing is wrong with him. Yeah, I mean, I think that he's extremely manipulative. I don't think there's any excuse. Just like Sarah Boone asking for a neuropsychologist, it's like, sis, no matter how unfortunate or traumatic your past has been, there is nothing that's going to wipe the slate clean. I said sleen, the slate clean for what you did. So only thing it's going to give you is maybe some counseling or medication to make your life a little easier behind bars. But as far as give you a skate or free pass out of jail, it's not happening.
A prepaid call from
Wilson.
I who can't stand the way he says Wilson.
an inmate at the Lee County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. Your current balance is 94.
When last we met on some Wade Wilson, I think we did the call with his dad, and his dad cussed him out for talking too much. Clearly, that resonated on a level of 0. He has not stopped talking.
This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. Thank you for using GTL.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. How are you?
Hey. I'm okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just in here.
Just in there. Yeah. Did you read my message I sent you on the kiosk?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Okay. The state's attorney, they brought me the paperwork today to seek the death penalty. They brought me like fucking 2 pieces of paper. That's it.
Are you serious?
Swear? Look, it says notice of intent.
It sounded like she dropped the phone. You guys remember like our old school phones with the swirly wire, like in the kitchen, or if you had the princess phone next to your bed and you drop the phone. It sounded like she damn passed out, dropped the phone. It's like, sis, it's gonna be okay. He's not getting out of jail, baby. No matter, they could bring him a damn 20-piece orchestra and 25 churches at the end. He's not getting out.
Death penalty. And then tell us why or whatever. So, yeah, serious. So,
Wow.
yeah, tell me about it. Wow, that's what I said. That's what I said. Fuck, man.
That's nuts, babe.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
baby, it's
crazy.
That's what I said.
It's crazy.
I tried to call you. I tried to call you last night.
That's crazy that they would offer you the death penalty for killing 2 people. Really? I wonder what the crime is that would not be crazy. Like, that kind of makes sense. Like you took 2 people out in a very cruel, senseless way. I mean, what did you expect? It doesn't mean you're going to get it, but like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, wow. Her answer is, oh my God, that's so crazy.
But you didn't answer.
As if there's not a crime that would totally be appropriate for.
Probably I fell asleep. I fell asleep early.
Huh?
But I fell asleep early.
Oh, you fell asleep early last night? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been sleeping all day. I just woke up, like, when they brought me these papers, actually. It's like 3 o'clock right now. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot for some reason.
I
only
think
have, like,
depression
$1
is
on
pretty
your phone
common in
No,
jail.
it's not
Really?
gonna be long. Yeah, I gotta go down and put money on.
Okay, good. Alright. Alrighty.
I'll write you back though.
Huh?
I'll write you back though.
You write me back? Okay.
You have 1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
See?
Yeah.
I love you, hon.
I love you too, baby. Yeah, just write me back or something.
Keep your head up.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Not some chin up. Wow. It seems to be very much of like a prototype female. Isn't that interesting? Keep your head up. Chin up.
I'll try the best I can.
I wonder if there's a Sonia Durham Waller school of how to support not your man.
Please.
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try. I will.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too, baby. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget.
Unbelievable. That is I guess he wanted what did you like? I guess he wanted, do you think he wanted some it's gonna be okay?
Contains 2 calls between Wade.
What do you think he was hoping to get? Like shock? I wonder what the outcome he thought he wanted to get from that phone call, because she gave him, I'm asleep and that's messed up and I'll talk to you later. Like, I'll write you back. Nobody's really giving anything. No one was giving anything on that.
This video contains 2 calls between Wade Willson and a new woman named Breezy that he met off the kiosk. In the first call, Wade denies adding anyone else to the kiosk, but in the second call, he admits to another female, I'm guessing Kristen, coming to visit him. Take a listen.
Look, he has to keep a fresh supply of females because these women are going to cycle out pretty quick. I think everyone thinks they're over and above Mila, they're over and above Kristen, they're over and above Kelly. Like the type of woman that would deal with a Wade in a situation like this, they're like a one upper type female that finds fault with all the other females because they're the ones with the platinum puss that can fix everything. And he has to keep a going supply because dealing with a guy like this is exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. And it's also expensive, as we've seen with Nesto, right? It's expensive. You got to keep money on their books. You got to have money for phone calls. You got to be available, right? It's time consuming, expensive, and physically draining because these people are very negative and there's really nothing that you can do. No matter how much you spin your wheels, these guys are certified convicted bums.
If you do that, it's gonna
Girl.
get to it quicker. You know?
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, you sexy motherfucker? How you doing?
What's up, you sexy motherfucker?
What's going on? Hey, so listen.
Girl,
you
high
know,
maintenance Dusty. Absolutely.
Hey, Kate, you guys still have it left? Okay.
Huh?
No, I was talking to one of the trustees. Yeah, what was it?
They put ads in the chat now? Are you serious? Like they drop an ad into the chat? Really? I've never seen that. So kind of like an Instagram when you're scrolling, you can see chat, you can see ads, not just in the video, they drop them in the chat. Wow, I didn't know that. I've had premium, like literally I've had premium since premium came out. I have not seen ads. Like I rarely see ads. Like if I click into YouTube from Instagram or something, you know how it doesn't always have you logged in. And you're kind of watching on the web, so you're not into your account. That's the only time, like whenever I click on that and it immediately goes to a commercial and I'm like, "Ooh, take me to the app," because I'm not watching it outside of premium. I know premium costs, guys, but you know, any of you guys who super or all of the things, content creators do get a percentage from premium, so don't feel like you're not supporting the channel if you're doing premium. Not that that's at the forefront of what your decisions to be, but premium, there's a certain percentage that goes to content creators, and premium is like, what if you love YouTube and this is where you get the bulk of your content. um Premium is where it's at, and it still supports the channels that you support. So just, from one content creator directly to you guys, um it still supports the platforms. So I highly recommend it.
Like I say, oh, so somebody wanted the phone, but nah, because we gotta talk. So I took it.
So they say, so he's talking to a new person, Breezy, from the platform, from the kiosk. And you know how Wade gets started. Wade, when he meets someone new from the kiosk, he jumps right in. He makes them feel right at home. Hey, baby, what's up? Hey, sexy motherfucker. All of the things. He wants these girls he wants to hook. He's providing, there's no awkwardness. It's immediate. Hey, baby.
I was gonna call you back later, but I was like, nah, we'll call back right now. What you doing? What's up?
Nothing. I'm watching TV.
Oh, what you watching? Anything good?
Hell no. I don't even know what this is.
Huh?
I don't even know what this is.
Hey, is it cold outside out there? Or not really?
Yeah.
It is. It is like cold. Okay. Yeah, that's what all the officers were saying. They said it was like cold outside and shit. So.
It feels nice.
It feels good? Yeah, I bet it does. I can't wait till I get to feel it one day. Hopefully,
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little while, man. It kind of sucks, man. Fuck. I gotta think about like the time that I'm gonna have to sit in here.
Do you think he really, in his heart, believes that he's getting out? Because at the end of the day, there's nobody who kills two people who actually, I mean, I don't know. The first conversation with Mila and when it was like, I'm never getting out here, right? I'm never getting out. And she's like, you're never getting out. I know. That whole thing, like the fact that, or do you think he's doing the typical selling a pipe dream to a not so bright female who is holding on um to like a prayer that maybe one day she could be with Wade? Because there's a reoccurring theme with these type of females that I've noticed, is that a lot of these women aren't living in today. They're living in when you get out, after your next court date. It's always the future. Your next court date, maybe you'll get another trial. Do you think you'll get a bond? Let's see what the jury says after your appeal. Like there's always some sort of hope that that they're going to get out. It's the delusion of it's like the audacity of the hopefulness that something is going to, some sort of miracle. But at the end of the day, with such an egregious, heinous crime, how is it that he is even articulating walking the streets when he's not safe? You're not a safe person. You are literally not safe to be on the streets. So how is it that you think that you're going to be walking streets again? Do you think he is just trying to sell pipe dreams to get to this is his form of leading up to the dry bagging?
But I guess it is what it is, right? Kinda. Yeah.
I'm gonna be here for you. So
are you gonna be here for me, baby?
Here for you. I'm gonna be here for
hey,
you.
Listen, if you want to, if you really, really want to, if you're feeling extra, you can always come to my court date so I can see you. You can always do that if you're not doing anything on that day. You can always do that, but that's like extra. You don't really got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I will.
You, baby, you can. I mean, any chance.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? I can't go to lunch with you on Wednesday. I got to go run downtown to that guy who I have no idea that I saw on the news. The guy that killed 2 people. I'm going to go sit in the courtroom and support. Yeah, I started talking to him on the phone last week, and I think I'm going to run down and sit and watch the trial with the family crying and all of the things. I think I'm going to go down there and play like I actually know him.
If I get to see you, I'm not going to pass that up. So like, I'm always all for that. So, and listen, I'm going to try to put you on my visitation list. But like, the thing about it is they changed it, and like you have to go online now to do it.
Yeah, you gotta like make an email and shit.
Yeah.
I already know, boo.
Baby. Okay, boo. Yeah. I know you're pretty much up the game and shit. So like I think you got to do that, and yeah, you can come visit me, even though they got me like on this heavy lockdown shit. I can still get visits. Yeah, fuck you mean? I still get visits. They better not take that shit away from me.
Thank God that you fucking even let you use the phone and shit.
Tell me about it.
Bro, one of the cops in one of the pictures they took of you at court, he looked so scared.
Oh, listen, you talking about did he have like black hair?
No.
Are you okay?
Hold on, I got it in my phone.
Oh, do you really?
She took a picture of him? Okay.
Come on, stop with the bullshit. No, you don't. Stop it.
I swear to God.
You do?
The day I seen you. The day I seen you. No, it was a bald cop with glasses.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. Okay, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, he probably looked like he was like a scared little boy, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Like he just saw a monster in the closet, huh?
Yeah.
I think like for some reason like I kind of like do that to people because like I'm usually like taller than like.
You're a big motherfucker.
Taller, yeah. I'm usually taller than most, so like they kind of like tends to Hey, Bill. Oh, hey, I was just gonna let you know I'm just letting it die. It's fucked up. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, like I think that's kind of like a normal thing because like I'm 6'5", and so most people, you gotta let it die, Kato. Let it, huh? It takes like 5 minutes. Yeah, and then plug it back in. Sorry. Yeah, and So yeah, I guess that happens for most people. You probably did look like a scared little kid.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to. Yeah. Hey, listen. Do you like? Can I ask you a question? Do you like how big I am?
Yeah.
You like it? Yeah. Okay.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you like how big I am? What?
And then you were walking like back and forth, and like the light kept hitting you a certain way, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
no, stop it, quit! Stop trying to blow me up, quit!
Bro, I swear, like,
yeah.
Like, it was like the light was like,
dude, I swear.
Like, oh, like one of those moments. Hey. Oh shit! No, man.
Baby, stop.
Yo, that shit was just honestly just kind of made me hot when you said that. That shit's kind of sexy that you said that to me. I like that.
Oh my god,
that's kind of cool. Hey, listen. Do you know how old I am? I don't know if I told you, but you probably know. You probably already know though.
What is he? 17? Hey, do you know how old I am?
Yeah. I'm 25.
You don't think she knows everything about you? She's probably read every paper, top to bottom. She's been on the Lee County website. She's pulled all of the documents. Sis probably knows your blood type and everything. Are you kidding me?
So me and you
know a lot.
I know you probably. I know you do. I probably don't even got to tell you shit. You already fucking probably know.
I did my research.
Did you? Oh, I did my. Okay.
You did your research.
Okay, well, hold on. This ain't fair because you get to do all this research on me, but I can't do a background on you. So what the fuck? This is crazy. I just got to put my hope and trust that you're straight. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Chance taken. Consider it done. So what are you gonna do tonight? What you gonna do? Just kind of hang around the house and shit? Yeah.
Hanging around.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. I wish I could hang around. Damn. That'd be great. Wish we could fucking Netflix and chill. That'd be even better.
Yeah, right?
That'd be great. Listen, no. I'm a big movie guy too. Like, I don't really watch TV, but I like movies though. I like movies a lot. So
I like scary movies.
You like scary movies? Me too.
So you're saying this girl died in February? What happened to her? He's into the money. Yeah, he's only he's a kiosk. He's a kiosk sexual.
I'm not just saying that. Listen, I'm not just saying that because you said it. I really mean that. I really do. I like Stop. Hey, yo, listen. There's this one TV. Do you have Netflix? You watch Netflix and shit?
Yeah.
All right, listen. There's a TV show. It's called Black Mirror. You should definitely check it out sometime. You would definitely like. It's called Black Mirror, and you would probably, if you like scary shit, you would love this show. It's gonna be your new favorite. I'm telling you.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, you're gonna like it a lot. Trust me, baby. You're gonna love it. Hey, listen. I want to tell you too. In the second picture that you sent me, yo, all that fucking ass is like crazy, and the outfit that you had on was beautiful, and you have the best fucking body. I'm just letting you know that right now, okay? Like straight up and down. You hear me? You probably know this, but listen, like all day long, you have like if I had to pick, I'm serious. Listen, if I had to pick, like, okay, how do I want my girl, like her body type and stuff, and how do I want her to look and stuff, you would really be it. Like body wise, like I'm all about it. I'm all for it. Yeah, I'm all with it. You like that? I'm all with it. Yeah. Right.
He sounds like such a weirdo. Oh my God. Okay, so sis OD. That's sad. But that's, I think look, he's not high on the list of he's awful choice. And I feel like any woman, look, no offense to the ladies out here, but when you're dealing with a guy like this, particularly, so he's in jail, but he's on the upper echelon of criminals, in terms of like the most horrible, egregious things. And you're probably not doing well in life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just unfortunate. Some people had the unfortunateness of meeting this guy, and some people chose this, but there's nothing that comes out good from dealing with someone like him. It's all bad, and it can be deadly.
Yeah, you try. Yeah, hey, listen, you're straight. I'm straight with it. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, yo,
We're just hearing that. I didn't. So yeah, she OD'd. That's awful. That's awful for her. That's bad.
You said in one of your messages too. You were like, you're gonna have to get the hang of me, Wade. And like when I read that, I laughed to myself, and I was like, really? This is gonna be easy to get the hang of you. I gotta get the hang of you. Okay. I think I could do that. Yeah, straight up. Hey, listen, thank you too. I was gonna tell you thank you too for putting money on for me. Like I really.
I just put more on earlier.
Nah, did you really?
Another 10, yeah.
For real, thank you so much. Like really, thank you, because like I'm running out of soap and shit. So yeah, man. So thanks. Like that's great. That's terrific. I'm really, really happy you did that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I know that money doesn't come free, so like everything you put on there, I fucking appreciate more than you know. Promise I do.
I told you I got you.
I know you did say that. You did say. Listen, but you know, I kind of like, you know, sometimes like, especially in like my type of situations, sometimes you hear that and like I don't have like a lot of people. All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay? Like I did have a couple people hit me up on the kiosk, right? But I blew them off. Like I didn't even pursue it. You know what I'm saying? And then like, and then some of my homeboys, like I got them too, but like they don't even really. They got so much other shit going on that like they come through, but they don't. You know, sometimes. So whatever, man. You know, but I know how it is. Like people. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So it didn't really surprise me, but whatever, man. I don't really care. I'm in jail. They're not. So fuck it. You know.
I sent you another one.
Another what?
Picture.
Oh, you sent me another picture? Really? You did?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me.
I want to kind of try the other one, but I don't want it to like get rejected.
No, try. No, hold on, wait. Let's go back and recap what you just said. Try the other one. Nah, listen, we got to give it a shot because my homeboy did it. I think we can do it. Just like, honestly, you could do it. You just can't like show your nipples and shit, like or whatever you're gonna do. Like you can show ass and stuff, like, but you can't like it can't be bare. Like you gotta have like something on. You know what I'm saying? Like something skimpy or something. Like you gotta like you could. I don't.
You can make it skimpy, but you just have to have something on. So don't show any orifice or nipple, but just make it super revealing. And girl, he said he was running out of soap. I caught that. I heard it.
It's up to you. I don't want to tell you how to like. I'm not your goddamn photographer and shit like that.
You're sounding like you're a photographer.
You're sounding like, but nah, but like.
I just sent it. Fuck it.
You just said it?
Girl, preparing for the phone call, pouring a nice big cup of something, popping a couple of pills. Let me go ahead and call my new boyfriend. Let me go ahead and message my boyfriend on the kiosk and wait for him to call me.
Yeah, the worst they can do is reject.
Nah, the worst they can. Listen, but I got the kiosk. I'm about to when we're done. I'm about to look, but I might not be able to get it till tomorrow because the people, you know how it is. Like when you get pictures at nighttime, they don't approve it until like the next day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. You just did it though. You did it for me, baby. You did it. I'm excited. Hey, Breezy, you're making my motherfucking day. Holy shit. Yeah, listen. Hey, you hear me? When I first this is probably gonna sound really like I don't know. This is probably gonna sound like crazy coming from like a guy like me, probably. But when I first had initially the initial time I was gonna call you, I had butterflies and shit, and I was like, hey, And I know that sounds like stupid coming from like a dude like me, probably, but
yeah, you have any butterflies?
Right, exactly, right. Me of all people, huh? Yeah. Nah, I did a little bit. For a second, I felt like a little kid in middle school. I was like, hold on, get yourself together, bro. Get yourself together.
Bro, my homegirl was taking me up to get the food, and like you called, and I put it on speaker, and we looked at each other when you said your name. She's like, bitch, like, don't say I'm in the car with you or anything.
No,
yeah, don't even put my name out there.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Hey,
I would have been like, you got a murderer calling you. You got the double murder. You got the Cape Coral murderer on the phone. Wait a second. I told you not to message that guy. What are you doing? But he's calling me. Girl, you got the whole Cape Coral murderer on the phone? What is wrong with you, girl? Don't say my name. I don't even want my name in that prison. Don't even.
Why are they doing me in that way? That's crazy.
Man, she's a whole bitch.
Yes.
Oh, she's a whole bitch. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, baby. Hey, listen, it was really, really good to talk to you. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you for the cash
You've done for me so far.
Send the pictures of your ass.
And yeah, for real, I mean that like from the bottom of my heart. And tell your girls to lay off me. Stop picking at me. Tell them to leave me alone. Stop picking.
It's the Cape Coral Killer online too.
Hey, listen.
You can call tomorrow.
Yeah, can I call you tomorrow? What's I was gonna ask what's a good time, but I really can't. Just whenever I get the phone, you know.
Yeah, anytime is fine.
I'm available. I don't work. I'm chilling at the house. Just call Leah. Anytime. Just call. I'm free.
Sounds cool, baby.
I'll make myself available.
All right.
Okay,
good
cool.
night.
Good night, baby.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
You too. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, y'all hold it down.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Up?
Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I called
you. Check your account. I put another $20 on there for you. Hey.
you like 1,000,000 times. 1,000,001 now.
I didn't want the phone to die when we were talking.
Oh, really? Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, sorry, I was waiting.
I just put some more money on your account.
Oh, okay. What were you doing at work or something?
No, I was at my sister's.
Oh, your sister's. Yeah. Okay. Hey, I got your message. I responded to it earlier.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen.
Oh, you read? Okay. Hey, I like what you said. The last thing you said in your message. You must really like tacos.
Yeah, I do.
I love tacos. But they gotta be good though. Like I don't want any bullshit tacos. Like they gotta be like authentic and shit. You know, like they
like
gotta
the real deal.
Yeah, like I don't want like Taco Bell. Like I want like the real deal. Like I want to go to like some good shit. You know, something
like the hood.
Yeah, like the hood. And get some like a taco truck or some shit. Get some good shit. Yeah. Hey, listen. Don't worry about that other girl though. Yeah, she did come to see me and she was trying to help me get a lawyer and shit. But
I wasn't worried about her. I was gonna be like, hell yeah, use that bitch.
Wow. Do you see what type of competitiveness lies within the subset of trash box female? She said, use that bitch. Do you see what type of woman? You see what type of a woman will condone using another female and will collude with a man to take another dumb girl's resources? Okay. A mess. A mess. These are women that you never want to run into. This is the type of chick that if you fell and busted your ass and your purse flew 20 feet, This is the type of bitch that will go get your bag and run to her car and take off. Okay. This is a nasty type female. This is a gutter ass type trick. The type of women that will deal with a Wade, you have already like released yourself of a lot of decency. Some of these women are literally trash can. And just her saying that, I don't care. So don't worry about that other chick, he says. So he's trying to use his male kind of magnetism to say, I got you. Like, don't even worry about her. She don't really mean anything to me like that. She's like, I don't care. Use her. I don't give a fuck. This is the type of woman who doesn't mind taking a number. She don't mind sharing. On top of the fact, this guy is disgusting. He is like the lowest of the low. He's a creep.
You're gonna say? For real? Yeah. Oh, okay. Straight up then. Okay. Yeah. Well, I haven't heard from her anyways, so I think she's like fucking off or something. I don't know what she's doing. Who knows what she's doing anyways? Yeah. Fuck her.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. But listen, I would rather you be my main thing anyways. So like, we're switching up.
Wow, elevating. He's elevating. He's giving out promotions, guys. Are we listening to this? He said, listen to this. Look how quickly sis gets a promotion. Call number 2.
But listen, I would rather you be my main thing anyways. So like, we're switching out, and like, honestly, like, I want to keep you around. So that's kind of what I'm like. That's the goal anyways. So
the nerve. You know why women like him? Because he has big dick energy. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Even though at the end of the day, I don't even know if he's really completely interested in women. He's got a whole man. He will go whichever way floats. If wherever the cash is coming from, that's what he's interested. Who said kiosk sexual?
You know, so that's why I say don't fuck that. Don't worry about it. But how was your day today? Was it good?
And she's cool with it. She's very cool with it.
Mine was kind of like, mine was good, but it felt like I did the same shit yesterday type of shit. You know what I mean? Like that type of feeling. Like it was good, like it was straight, but like, you know, it's just like, damn, I just did the same thing yesterday.
Wade is a hoe. He is a hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, this shit's garbage. I hate this pussy ass shit. This shit is garbage. Hey, you know what? I was so mad. You know what else is some pussy ass shit? Like, I wanted, like, when I got on the kiosk today, like, early this morning, too, like, I got on and I was like, okay, yeah, you know, like, I know she sent me those 2 pictures yesterday so I get to see them. So I was, like, real, like, pumped up, you know, I was, like, real jacked up about it. I was real, it felt like Christmas. I was real, like, amped up for the shit. And then, like, and you know, like I wanted to see that one too, like more than anything else. So I was like, yeah. You hear me? I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. And then, and then I saw, and it was like this big circle with a cross through it, and it was like rejected. And I was like, what the fuck? That was some bullshit, man. What'd you send me? A fucking full-on nude? What'd you send?
No, it was just like some boy shorts.
Nah, they rejected that? Come on. Yeah. Man, why are they so picky? That's crazy. You're gonna have to send me another one, but keep that shit PG-13. Like you must have went like pulled the boy shorts all in your shit or some shit and went like X-rated.
No, they weren't like, it wasn't bad at all.
Nah. Well, whoever saw that picture thought it was. They were like, hell no, this shit can't come in. And you know what? They're probably fucking with me. They're probably like, yo, he's going to like this a lot, this motherfucker. Like, we got to deny his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, man, they fuck with me, man. They fuck with me. God damn. Like, nah, like, sometimes they do fuck with me. Like, I had to get on this one dude's case because, like, this one officer, he was fucking with me. Like, you know when they put that shit on the news, so, like, they were seeking death penalty for me and stuff like that. Okay, well, like, I had this pussy-ass bitch ass officer that doesn't like me. He came through here and he stopped and talked to me, and he was like, I saw that shit on the news. I heard about the good news, bitch, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like some slick shit. I was finna grab his face through the mother.
Look, let me give you guys this quick fact, and we talked about this. There was a short that was put up by a news channel a couple of weeks ago. Basically, since June 12th, when he was found guilty of double murder, Wade has received, at that time, the Lee County Sheriff's Office confirmed to Newsweek on Friday that Willson has received 3,903 messages in the kiosk since June 12th. Okay. On the day that he was found guilty of murders, inmates can receive inquiries through monitored message accounts, and Willson has received 65 letters, and the office reports that he has accepted 279 connection requests and has almost 754 photos, with 163 which were rejected due to their inappropriate nature. Just a little extra facts, okay? Can you believe that? This dude has options. Can you believe this? This is crazy, right?
Motherfucking bars and pull his fucking face in.
Oh my god.
I was like, bitch, I can't believe you just said some shit like that to me. But yeah, his pussy ass. But whatever though. Yeah, listen, so what's up though? What you doing? What's going on?
Nothing, I'm just laying down.
You just chilling. Hey, yeah. Breezy, you're fine as fuck, Breezy. You know that? I just want to let you know. Nah, you're welcome. Thank you.
You're fine as fuck too. So.
I know, but you're finer than a motherfucker. Thank you. Don't be saying thank you. Let me say thank you. Thank you. Hey, listen, and we're gonna walk into the gates of hell with tacos in our hand, holding the other hand, and a taco in one hand. Okay, straight like.
Wow.
Like that, like. I'm Gucci too. Yo, that shit. Hey, I crack. Yo, tell me this. How come I responded to you and you read my shit and didn't respond? That's how you doing it? That's how you doing it?
What do you mean? I was writing.
Stop.
Well, but keep in mind. So, is the dating pool that bad? That's a great question. These are not in. So this dating pool. You got to remember, this is not the dating pool. Sis has pulled her, for Sis to be writing someone in the kiosk who's in jail at this point, who hasn't even been convicted of murder yet, but is known as the Cape Coral Killer. She's not in the dating pool. She's walking with her friend, and her friend's like, don't even mention my name. She's not in the dating pool. She's on the fringe. And if what you guys are saying is correct about this young lady, Sis had issues. Sis was heavy into drugs. She overdosed. This is not the dating pool. And if that, keep in mind, our dating pools are comprised. I'm sure some of you were probably joking by saying that, but I'm gonna give a serious answer. Your dating pool is not going to consist of known drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the dating pool at large, it's probably not super duper amazing, but it's all about standards and boundaries. This guy would never come up in your dating pool as long as he's not this, he wouldn't come up. That's the good news. As women, guys like this can approach you, but it's up to us to say hell to the motherfucker no. Okay? It's up to us to say hell to the no. Okay?
Hey, listen. You know what I like too? You were like, when you said some shit, you were like, oh, and by the way, you're actually really cool. Would you expect me to be like a dork or some shit? What do you expect me? Do you expect me to be just tell the truth. You expected me to be a lame. Stop it. Hey, Breezy, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. You thought I was gonna be like some like duck ass, bitch ass, square motherfucker.
Yeah. Now when you say it like that, it sounds bad.
It's that. Come on, baby. Damn. Hey, bro, you taking the kiosk too?
Uh-huh.
Hey, do that for me, dog. All right. Thank you, bro. No, I was telling this dude because they moved the kiosk and the phone like around and stuff to other people, but like sometimes I hog both of them. Like I get the kiosk and the phone both at my door, and other people back here hate on me. People hate on me. They're like, "Yo, you greedy motherfucker." I'm like, "Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to use this shit." Yeah. So listen. I liked our phone call yesterday. You had me cracking up too, though. I like laughing with you and shit like that. Like, and I like your pictures, so you're gonna have to send me some more. But be careful. Like, I guess what you send. Not to say don't send more like those, because you definitely motherfucking should. Because like, yo, you know what's bullshit? I told you my homeboy that one of my homeboys had that girl like send that picture with like half her tits hanging out. If that shit can come through, why the fuck did your shit not come through?
I know. What the fuck?
That's some bullshit. I think they're just fucking with me, man.
It was kind of bad.
I mean, it's probably it might be whoever reviews it at the time. Some people are cool with letting stuff through. Some people are not.
Like
you were trying to send me a good one. God damn. Yeah. What were you trying to give? What were you...
And he's probably selling these girls pictures too.
You're trying to send me something good. Hey, I appreciate it. Nah, thank you. The struggle's real. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, for real. I'm going through it. I need that type of shit. Just send me... Yeah, what's up?
They're being so slaw. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they are being slaw. That's what I'm saying too, man. They're being slaw. But listen, try to send me like tomorrow. Will you send me some more? Or like tonight, whenever you want to. Can you?
Yeah, I'll send them tonight so they'll go through tomorrow.
So I'll get them tomorrow. Cool. I'm cool with that. I tried to talk to him. Like a lieutenant came through here today, and I was like, man, Lieutenant, I really, really want to go to like the general population, you know? And why'd that make you laugh? Hey, Breezy, what's up? What's up? Talk to me. Why'd that crack you up like that? Yo, that's cool. That's not cool. What's up? What's up? Yo, hey, listen, yo, I was like, yo, Lieutenant, man, like I want to go upstairs and shit, general population, and he looked at me and was like, you know that look where like either you smell something really bad or you just think something really crazy, like that type of look. And like that's the look that he gave me, and I was like, "Yo, man, come on, like, please, listen." But Breezy, come on, they're playing with me though because they got other people upstairs and stuff that got like murder charges and like they got like other charges and shit, man. So like, but here's the thing though, this is the catch-all right here. Is like those people up there, they're not on the news every single day. That's where the problem comes in. You know what I'm saying? And that's like. Yeah, like that's
the problem. You're on it every day.
Hey, man, yeah, this shit's crazy. Hey, baby, you got a really sweet voice too. You know Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
So basically, it's all a love bomb. I mean, I guess he starts to get to know the new ones through just the onslaught of love bombing. You look really good. You've got a nice body. I like your smile. You're really cool. What's your favorite food? Oh, yeah, I love tacos too. Like everything is just a perfect match. So these girls can get super stupid with it. And I need another $20 on my account.
Hey.
Yeah. Babe's on TV again. Hey, baby, hey, listen, call me daddy. Say daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
That's nasty. That's ew.
Yo, baby, I love that shit. That shit's so sexy. I love when you said that. That shit turned me on so much. Like, so much. I'm glad I'm in. Listen, yo, I'm glad I am in a one-man cell because that shit turned me on.
He wants them snacks.
Yeah, man. Hey. Hey, so what you doing tonight? It's Friday night. Are you doing anything, or are you just kind of like relaxing?
No, I'm just waiting for you to call again.
Staying out of the way,
staying low key and just doing right.
Yeah.
That's straight up good. I'm so glad to hear that, man. That's like really good to hear because, like, obviously, like, you can get fucked up easy and stuff, and that's like not what you need. So.
No, I party at home. I get my delivery, make some drinks, get on the kiosk website, try to find me some new guys that are locked up that I can talk to because I don't really want to be in a relationship anyway, because if I did, I would go out. But I'm just going to stay home and talk on the kiosk. Like, that's my jam. I'm going to find me a new kiosk boyfriend that actually has a chance of getting out.
Hey, listen, I want to try to like put you on my visitation list. But like the thing about it is like I know when I looked at that list, I don't know if it's different now because they changed like the system. So like I don't know. You need to try to like make one on the website. But I think you can only change the Vizzo list every 4 months.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't want you to run into Kristen in the day room. I don't want you to run into anybody. I already have my dance card is full.
So I don't know if that still like applies or if they've changed that. So we kind of like got to figure that out or whatever.
All right.
Because like I definitely want to see your cute ass self come to visit me. That would be great. I definitely would. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A little bit. Just a little bit. Not a whole lot.
I'll be
but
so nervous.
Nah, don't be. Why, baby?
Because you're the Cape Coral serial strangler. Of course she's going to be nervous. You're the Cape Coral killer. She better be nervous.
Nah, don't say. Are you going to be nervous like how like when the first time I called you I was nervous? Like that type of nervous?
Maybe it's the Cape Coral killer on the phone.
And then like
better be nervous.
When it was about to go on, it like just hung up, like it hung up. So I was like, oh my God. What the fuck?
Oh, the phone did? Yeah.
And then you called back, and then my homegirl's like, look, now, she's like, look, bitch, now you got to get nervous all over again.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to put you through it like that.
That shit was so funny.
Listen, I was getting nervous, though. Like, really, when I tell you, like, I kind of had butterflies, like, which is like, if people heard me telling you this shit, they'd probably laugh at me, right? Because
they'd
like
laugh at me.
They'd be like,
hey,
yo,
they're recording this shit and they're gonna sell it.
Yo, they're gonna sell this shit, yo. Either that or they're gonna record it and they're gonna play it to all the other COs and be like, look at this.
Oh my God.
You have 1 minute remaining.
All right, baby. Hey, it was good.
Call me tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. Is there like a time where like I shouldn't call? Or like
yeah, never. This lifetime. That's the time. The time that you should not call is this lifetime.
I'm good. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. See if you can see what's up with the visit on the website, and try to let me know.
All right, I will.
Good night.
All right. Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, guys. My God. Wow. Let me see this other one really quick, guys. So you guys, what was it? Was it 2 weeks ago? Maybe it was a week ago. We watched that interview that the girl did. She called him and he told like a complete new version. I just want to hear that Joey call. I listened to it, but we haven't discussed it. This right here. Okay. She should be like, you should call me never. But she likes it. Some women like to live on the dangerous side of life.
Contains 3 calls.
And that's definitely it. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Sis obviously was living, girl, she was living how she wanted to. It's a really nasty thrill they're getting from talking to him. Isn't it disgusting? It's absolutely gross. Now, on the flip side of it, there's the aspect of the train wreck, the kind of true crime, like of being interested in this type of content too. It's almost, to me, it's almost like a sociology experiment. Um because this is so far and away from what is it was a good interview, wasn't it? That girl asked him all the questions. Now this one, I hadn't heard this one, but um the other one we reacted to, okay, let's get into this one. Hey Pineapples, how are you? um Nevuary. Wow. Nevuary 33rd in 2314. Wow. Okay. That was a good interview, but he lied so much. I wonder if Shay could date these calls. So what I understand is the block of calls that she's received, they don't have dates. They don't have dates on them. So it's kind of, yeah, I think it's one of those where, yeah, I don't think they're dated. If they had dates, I believe she would put them on there. So it's almost like you have to listen for moments in time to where you can kind of like, okay, this is obviously, when he says, I haven't even been indicted yet, or I haven't this, that, and the third. I would imagine when they gave him death penalty, he'd been charged and indicted, because why would they give you death penalty if maybe you were not aware of your charges potentially, and maybe he'd been indicted by that time. I'm not really sure, but you can probably tell at certain points what's early on and what's not. But yeah. Um but yeah, I believe she would put the dates just to give a timestamp, because keep this 5 years. This has been 5 years. I think he has gotten himself nice and used to Florida. Not so much Florida, but this Lee County jail. Prison is going to be a whole nother thing, which he's been in prison before, but baby, that's a whole different thing.
This video contains 3 calls. The first one is the second half of Wade's interview that I previously uploaded. In the second call, you will meet Dr.
I wonder which, okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, here it is. My bad.
So yesterday,
This video contains 2 jail calls made by Wade Willson. In this first,
So we might not get to that second one right now. Maybe we'll get to that one later. Is this the whole thing? All right, let's
call,
see.
Wade Willson
It's 2 calls. Duh. Okay, she just said that.
talks to a news reporter to give an interview and profess his innocence. Take a listen.
hello.
Hi, is this
Hey.
Wade Willson?
This is Wade Willson. How are you?
Okay, so this is a different girl. Like, I can tell immediately this is not the same voice of the other. So keep in mind, so there was a newscaster, and I've got the call on my previous video. They filmed it, right? So, but it's still going to be on his global, I don't know if it's global tel link or whatever, right? But it'll still be on his call register. This is not that same girl from the other news channel, the same lady, excuse me, from the other news channel. So this is a different one. So this could be like his second or third interview. He was definitely doing interviews.
You.
I'm good.
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 I've been better, but I'm doing okay. Not doing too bad. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. So you're sitting at the jail right now.
I am. Yes, ma'am.
Sitting there a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah.
Did you get my message from earlier of the questions that I had for you?
I did get your message. But the only reason that I didn't respond to you promptly was I actually had lost the machine. It had got taken for somebody else to use, so I wasn't able to respond to you. And I just now got the machine back as well as the phone.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I figured it had to be some sort of issue with the access to the phone.
And I kind of, before we go into detail about me, I had like 1 or 2 questions, like just real brief to ask you. And is that okay?
Yeah, if you'd wish so, as long as I get a chance to ask some questions in return. How about that?
That's a fair deal. I can work with that. If you ask me the questions and whatnot, when are you going to put this onto the news?
Well, I'm not quite sure what my deadline is for this. It kind of just depends on what we have in our discussion. I never really make promises, even to regular people, because it's at the discretion of me and my management. So it really just depends on what we talk about.
Well, if you talk to me, they're going to want to put it on the news. That's for sure. And I was just wondering what time it's going to be on. But listen, the type of conversation. Yeah, the type of conversation that me and you are going to have, they're definitely going to want to broadcast it for sure.
All right, you seem pretty confident. I'm interested to talk.
Yes, absolutely. Me too. The only other, second question. My GoFundMe page, is that going to be brought up in anything that you broadcast?
I'm unsure right now as to whether that will be brought up. It depends on what we talk about. But I do know that now that I have it verified for you, again, I'll have to run that by my management.
The only two promises that I need is that you put my story out there and that you put my GoFundMe page out there as well. Because obviously the news has already slandered me negatively. So if it's my turn now, then that's what I want. And then if you can promise me that, and you can do that for me, then I can give you everything else. And your questions that you're going to ask me, you're going to get the best answers. You're going to get the ones that you want to hear. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're going to get what you are talking to me about. Because that's what I want to give you.
Okay, well,
he's such a schmoozer. He's a user, and he definitely knows. He really has a very influential type of way about him. I guess maybe you can even say manipulative, but he really knows how to run that yap. And even if sis went in there with a game plan, it's still very much like, girl, total sleaze. Like, it's giving ew. Like, he's really the type of person you got to watch him, because you let your guard down 1 second, you're on the damn floor. Like, in that jail, they really have to watch him, because male or female, he's a risk. He is open, he's sexually fluid. So that's one thing. He is very manipulative. He has resources. He's got plenty of people trying to send him mail. They'll put money on his books, all of the things. That makes him very, very dangerous.
The reason I can't make a promise, Wade, is because I've not actually discussed with you. I actually don't know who you are, and I don't know anything about your story. So I don't really have a story to tell until people know your name associated with your heinous accusations against you. So I want to try and get some more information, and I can't make promises until we get to that point. But I do know that you have to GoFundMe. I'm aware of the link. I'm aware of its location. I'm aware of what you want in your message, so I can go from there. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. And the other thing I was going to say is I'm going to talk to you on the phone. We can go into depth about everything. But also, I would like to maybe put you on my visitation list, and you guys can come into the jail. You can figure that out.
Hell no. Hell no, sis. Stay away.
And we can do a live interview.
Yeah, I'll talk with my management, but I do believe there is a policy at the Lee County Jail, and it would be ultimately up to law enforcement as to whether they would allow that.
Yeah, I already have 2 or 3 other news companies that want to do this. That want to come into the jail and question me. So I was just kind of bringing that up with you. Yeah. So, but okay, sure.
I'll talk to management. I'll talk to obviously law enforcement. Again, everything. The deputies kind of rule their territory over there, so we'll have to work with LCSO. But yeah, no, I definitely appreciate your offer on that.
Sure.
We'll see what we can do.
No
problem. But yeah, so with the questions that I asked you, my main one is understanding everything that was going on October 6th. So.
Right.
What were you doing on the night of October 6th?
Okay, the night of I'll just are you going to be recording this now?
Yes, we are.
You are. You didn't tell me that, but okay, you are.
You're on a recorded line, sir. One way or the other, this is already being recorded. You're on a recorded line.
Well, your phone call's recorded to the jail, so you're aware that you're on a recorded line from the moment you dialed me.
Right. Well, with the jail, but you're recording me as well, correct?
Right, but the jail can also be entered into public record, and it would also be entered into record in.
No. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that you were
right, girl. I love how she's keeping it very professional. She's not letting her guard down at all. Very good, ma'am. I'm because he's a fast talker.
recording me. I know that they are.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, we are.
All right. So let me. Yeah. Let me.
You want that though? So.
Girl, don't even give him a giggle. Don't even give him a giggle.
Yeah. No, I do.
No
I do. So
giggling.
let me start with my.
No giggling.
Story. I'm just gonna go. You can tell me to stop, and you can ask questions in between or whatever you want to do.
Sir, you don't dictate the interview. Can you calm down? You see how he's so bossy? He's very, very bossy. He's giving the nice guy, but he's also guiding, right? He's telling. He's very much controlling and manipulating this interview.
And I'll just I'll continue with it if that's fine. So October the 6th, that's the night that everything we'll start there. I was at the Buddha bar with Mila, who at the time was my girlfriend. And we were at the bar, and long story short of being at the bar, I ran into Kristen, and I did actually meet her.
Mila and I got into an argument. I said, fuck it. I went to go meet somebody else because, damn it, I wanted something else for the night, and I was going to leave Mila and take her car.
I met Christine, I'm sorry, Christine, I apologize. I met Christine, and I also met her friend, who I do not know her friend's name. I met both of them, Christine and her friend. And I also met
Stephanie.
We all also met another guy. There was a guy, I don't know his name,
Jason.
but we met him at the Buddha, and I do not believe that he already knew the two girls or not. I don't think that they knew each other. I think we all met just then at the Buddha that night. Well, we left the Buddha. We all left, and we took I had a 2016 Dodge Hellcat. That is me and Mila's car.
You had the keys to a Hellcat you didn't know how to drive that belongs to Glenn that Mila drives.
And me and Christine and her friend and this other individual, the male, we actually went to his house.
To go do drugs.
And he lives off McGregor, somewhere off McGregor. So we drove, and it wasn't very far. We went to his house, and we went into his house. We went into his bedroom, and we all kind of partied a little bit. And me and Christine.
Party, what do you mean?
Oops.
What I mean is this is what I was about to tell you in the next step. What I mean by partying is that me and Christine became intimate. That's what I mean by partying. We got, we became intimate, me and her. And he was going to become, I guess he was talking to Christine's friend, but they didn't do anything. They just kind of socialized in the next room over, while me and Christine were intimate with one another. So we were there at the house for.
He totally left out the drugs.
A period of time, maybe, I don't want to give you an exact time frame because I don't know. But I do know that we were there for a little while. It actually came down to the point of me, Christine, and her friend, and the guy. We were going to leave his house and go back to Christine's house. But for whatever reason, when we were getting ready to leave, he decided that he did not want to come with us. So he knew where we were going. He knew the address to Christine's place. And matter of fact, he was actually going to drive us because the Dodge Hellcat, my car, me and Mila's car, is a stick shift, which I cannot drive. And so he was going to drive us to Christine's house. He was going to come. But like I said, at the last minute, he backed out, decided he didn't want to come. So, really what happened, though, was me, Christine, and her friend, we were kind of like, this guy's kind of weird. He was real strange, just a very, kind of off individual. And so we wanted to leave his house, really, and leave him. So when he backed out from coming, that was okay with us because he was just a little strange. So we left and we pulled out of the driveway in the Hellcat, which, you know, I was driving, although I can't drive stick shift very well. I tried. And we got onto his road in front of his house, and we went a matter of 20 yards down the road, and the car ran out of gas. So, boom, it ran out of gas, and we parked it to the grass on the side of the road. And Christine called an Uber to come and get us. So she called the Uber, and the Uber came and picked us up and brought us to her house. So me, her friend, and Christine were all at her house. Her friend stayed for a little while, and then her friend said that she had like work or something the following day, and she had to leave, so she left. So me and Christine are there by ourselves, and again, we continue to be intimate with one another, and we did this for a little while, and then finally it got to the point where, you know, I'm thinking two things. The first thing that I'm thinking is that I need to go get my car because it's on a random road. I don't need for it to get towed. It's out of gas. I need to go recover my vehicle. The second thing was I need to go speak with Mila as well. So I asked Christine if I could borrow her phone and her car. One, her phone, because I don't have a phone at all, and I had people I needed to call. I don't have a phone, and like I said, my car was broke down, so she allowed me to use hers. I left her house at maybe, I believe it was between 5 and 6 in the morning. Now, don't quote me exactly on the time frame, but somewhere in between there, if I can remember correctly.
I'm sure there's ring cameras in the neighborhood that saw him take off with the Versa that can give a time of when the car took off.
And I left her house.
So a question
yes,
inserted in
ahead.
here for me to get a chance.
Sure.
So you had no involvement in the death of Christine Melton, is what you're telling me?
That is exactly what I'm telling you.
So Christine was
Crazy.
alive and well when you left her home in her vehicle with her car? And
yes. In her vehicle with her car? No, I was in her vehicle with her phone. Correct, yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, when you were out that evening at the bar, at the house
sure.
party on McGregor, at Christine's,
sure.
did you consume any illegal drugs or illicit drugs in that time, either with Christine or on your own?
No, I didn't, and I understand that that's being said, obviously, by Mila and whoever else. No.
Okay, so now you take Christine's car, you take her phone,
yes.
you call Mila from her phone?
Yes, I do, correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now you call Mila, and you drive over, do you drive straight to Fort Myers? Where do you go from Christine's?
From Christine's, the first thing that I do is I do go back to Fort Myers, and I'm trying to find my car, you know. So I'm going up and down McGregor because, and just to let you know, I'm not from here. Like I'm not from here. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the area. And so I was on McGregor looking for my vehicle, trying to discover where it's at and what road it's on. I vaguely remember the house that we were at. You know what I mean? It was the night before. I'm not from here. I don't know what road it's on. I just remember off McGregor. So that was the first thing that I did. I did that for a little while. And then afterwards, I called Mila, and I tried to get her to meet with me at Mila's spa. Now here's, I want to take a moment to pause for just a second before we continue, and I want to give you a brief background information, real briefly, because I know that Mila is saying many negative things about me, and this comes into play with the story a bit. Mila's Spa, which is across the street from Joe's Crab Shack in downtown Fort Myers, she is a madame, and she runs a
Wait. She is a madame. She is a madame. Okay. She's a madame. Okay. Girl, not that he's snitching. He is not even dry snitching. It's all the way implicating. He's all the way just implicating her. She's a madame. Hold on.
Because I know that Mila is saying many negative things about me, and this comes into play with the story a bit. Mila's Spa, which is across the street from Joe's Crab Shack in downtown Fort Myers, she is a madame, and she runs she runs a prostitution ring.
You know what? I'm just now noticing this, but I think when Wade starts lying, you know how some people, when they start lying, they have like a nervous tick affect to them. When he starts lying, baby, it's the Virgo in me. I think I've just noticed where he starts to stutter. Are you noticing that? Just
she
pay
runs
attention.
She is a madame, and she runs a prostitution ring.
He has a prominent stutter when he starts lying. A
Out of her
madame.
business. That's what she does. That's what Mila Spa is. It's nothing but prostitution. She doesn't.
I mean, are you guys going to ask me, would I be surprised if Mila Spa was a happy ending joint? I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, sis is a fucking wreck. I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago how her last drunk driving incident sent a police cruiser. She ran into a police cruiser. She sent a police officer and the person being transported in the police cruiser to the hospital. This woman has had more drunk driving situations where I'm surprised she hasn't killed somebody yet. Sis is a fucking mess, okay?
And give out massages as is advertised. That's not.
Do you know this because you have been a customer, or your friends have been a customer? Like, how do you?
No, I know this because I dated Mila, and because when she sets up all the appointments, she's told me everything. I know this because I know some of her customers. Not that I've known them beforehand, but I've met them through her business, and I could list, everyone. You know what I mean? I know the ins and outs of her business because I am her closest person.
Okay, so moving on to Mila, there's obviously a police narrative of what the claims are that you've been arrested for some of those things.
Yes.
So you meet with Mila, there's a bad interaction. You then leave in whose vehicle?
No, I then leave. I'm still in Kristen's car. Yes, I'm still in Kristen because my car still has not been located yet.
Right. So you drove Christine's car to go meet Mila in front of the spot, correct?
I did. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Okay. So then what happens after that? Where do you go?
So after that, what happens is I go and try to continue to find the car. I leave that whole situation because five months ago.
It's not on. I don't know what Mila's done, but what I'm gonna say is this: is he said that Mila was a madame and her spa is sex trafficking. It's also been alleged that there's some drug trafficking going through the spa. Whether she killed someone or not, did it surprise me for him to snitch on her and call her a madam? That's the point. No, it didn't surprise me. So, that's it.
Mila actually put battery charges on me.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Dolly, I'm going to have to call you back. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be waiting.
Sure.
Okay, so the next part of this, I think, is a call with Kristen. Maybe he's going to talk about the fact that he's just been in an interview. Do you guys want to just finish up the interview and then we'll backtrack back to the Kristen call? Because it's interrupted with a Kristen call. And he's a snitch. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Bye.
After Wade hung up with the news reporter, he didn't call her back. He instead called Kristen.
Okay, maybe he's like, wait, let me get my lies straight.
Hello? No, I just came back from the doctor.
Oh, you did? What happened?
Baby, what's going on? Talk to me.
Nothing, babe. So yesterday when they came to me and they told me
the news people called me.
Why, babe? For what?
I don't know why they called me. They called me asking me questions like how long I've known you, this and that and the other thing, and
really?
I was like a year.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them 5. Fuck it. Shit, I've known her for 5 years. Whatever. No, I guess they're just trying to like build a they're just trying to like build a story.
But they said something about you wanting to confess for money.
Nah, I just told them if I was gonna do any type of interview with them at all, then they were gonna have to pay me money. Yeah, I didn't say confess. I never said that, not one time. And they can't say that. They can't show anything that says that I did because I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was like, he better not have, because I'll have to fucking ring you through the vow out.
Nah, listen, they cannot show anything, baby, that shows that I said, oh, for money I'll give a confession. Nah, what I said was, if you guys want.
And then what is Dimitri doing? Dimitri keeps contacting somebody. Are you talking to Dimitri?
No, I haven't talked to him at all. He hasn't been on my kiosk at all, baby. I haven't talked to him since it's been a long time.
Yeah, because she was asking me. Yeah. She was saying that Dimitri said that wrote her last night saying that that you wanna confess or whatever the case is, to call him right away.
Okay, listen, unless they talk to me, and it doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody else says or what they fucking say. I told those people, listen, I can read the message. I told those people, I said, look, if you guys want to do any type of interview with me at all, then you're going to have to fucking come in here and pay me. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to even sit down with me, you're going to have to pay me. That's what I told them. And that was it.
Okay.
I told them, yeah, because, like, they fucking make money off blasting me, you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to come in here and we're going to talk about something good, then I'm going to get paid for it. And otherwise, I'm just not going to talk to these people, you know?
Right.
And I deleted all the news people off my thing. I took them off.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, I took them off, and then the one lady, Rochelle, she added me back, and that's how I found. Remember when I called you yesterday and you told me that I'd been indicted? Well, I already had known because Rochelle had messaged me on the kiosk and was like, "You've been indicted. Da da da. Do you want to say anything?" So I was like, "Nah," you know. And then it was shitty. You know how they had me in that green suit that one time you saw me on TV?
Right.
But you're going to see me on TV again today in the green suit.
Are you serious, babe?
Maybe, yeah, because listen, yesterday, like last night when they came and they read me my charges, like you've been indicted for this and that. Well, it's protocol that when you get charged for like something like this, like something big like this, then you have to go to 5 South, which is the fucking box for a night. So
oh my God.
So that's why
I have a visit with you tonight.
I know, I'm excited, baby. I'm looking forward.
Okay, guys, hold on one second. Let me move to this really quick. Remember the interview we looked at? So he's talking about Rochelle, the newscaster girl that we let me show you. I'm sure maybe some of you guys have seen this already, but this is Rochelle when she called him. Let me see. Let me flip the screen real quick. This is Rochelle. So listen to this. You guys saw this already.
To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, this telephone call may be monitored or recorded. If you are an attorney and hearing this message, please hang up and call the Correction Services Division at
This was on Fox 4 Orlando.
3626. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
Hey, is this Wade?
Hey, this is Wade. How's it going?
This is Rochelle with Fox 4. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good, Rochelle. How are you?
I'm good.
So Rochelle's the one who broke the news to him that he was indicted. And this is obviously not this time because I think she does another interview with him. I got to find it. But if you're wondering who him and Kristen are talking about, they're talking about this newscaster, Rochelle, and she's from Fox 4 now. And this was one of the interviews that he did, but there's another one that he did with someone like on the virtual, the kind of video kiosk thing. Let's go back to this. We'll hear Kristen's call and we'll finish up this other interview. But we reacted to this video. This is basically another version of him talking about October 6 and 7. I don't know if this is before he talked to Rochelle. Maybe it's before because he's already mentioning Rochelle to Kristen, but he'd done the interview with Rochelle. And I feel like it was definitely more detailed, but it did deviate from the truth. So this was like a whole nother version of what happened on those 2 days narrative. But of course he conveniently leaves out like a lot of details, right? So let's go back to this. And let's go back to this.
A lot. Yeah, I know we do. I'm so glad that listen, baby. I'm so glad that it was tonight and it wasn't like this morning and stuff, because we probably because I was at the other jail.
Well, they listen. They canceled my one. They canceled my one that I had at 7 o'clock, so I had to remake another one.
Did they really? Oh, they canceled your one at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So what time are you coming? Can you tell me?
8 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, baby. I'm surprised you told me. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah.
But this is our last phone call until I make some money. So don't worry, I'm gonna make some today.
Can I ask you a question? When are you getting paid? You know?
I won't get paid till probably. I don't know if I'll have anything tomorrow. And for one day, they're gonna pay me for tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry, I got you, babe. As soon as I get some money.
I know, baby. I know you're cool, baby. I know. I was just wondering. Will you be able? Do you think you'll be able to do anything by Sunday of this week for me?
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
All right, that's cool. That's cool, baby. I know. Yeah. No, I hear you, baby. Listen, baby. You should. Listen, I'm expecting you for Sunday then. Okay, straight up.
Yes.
Hey, listen, and do me a favor. Put it on Saturday, because like it makes my nerves bad when you wait until the last day, because like Sunday's the last day. I always.
Oh, it makes your nerves bad. You know what makes my nerves bad? When I got fucking reporters calling my phone.
Well, tell them to fuck off, man. Tell them to fuck off.
You know what makes my nerves bad? This whole fucking case. I wish you were home out here.
Baby, I wish I was home too.
I mean, she's acting like, damn it, they had like a legit relationship and she's being inconvenienced. Sis, what is wrong with you? Like, you're acting like your whole relationship hasn't been from the kiosk.
Wish I was home too. I wish I was too. Tell me about it. I know.
I'd be all.
She's talking like they got 3 kids and a mortgage.
You just fucking forget about life itself.
That'd be great. That sounds fucking like a fucking dream. That sounds fantastic, baby. That sounds really, really good.
You know, Wade, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you, Wade?
I don't know, baby. I don't know. Just be here for me. That'd be the best thing for right now. Just try to.
I'm gonna be there for you.
Yeah, just be here the best that you can for me. And
I know my daughter wants to write a book about you, though.
Does she really? We should.
Yeah.
Would she like to? Is she good at writing?
Yeah. She's really good at writing.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, Mom, when you talk to him, ask him if I could write this book about him. And I was like, yeah, of course I will.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to her and stuff though. But yeah, absolutely. Of course she can. Of course she can.
I said, I'm sure he wouldn't mind you doing it. I'd rather see her do it than anybody else.
I would rather her do it than everybody else. I'd rather her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby. Listen,
yeah, and she said we both make money from it, me and him. I was like, okay.
Yeah, straight up. That's cool.
Girl, she's not slick. She's trying to get a little bit of stepdaddy season going. Look, let me say something. Kelly, what was I watching the other day? Kelly was talking about when Wade was living over at the apartment with her, and she said that there was like an 18-year-old girl who had moved in. This was like one of her friends' little sisters. And she came home one day and Wade and the girl had packed up and left. Like, he basically broke up with her by leaving with the girl that she let move in to help out, who was sleeping on the couch. I'm like, this guy is a mess. It's a mess.
I'm cool with that. Hey, you want to hear something funny?
What, baby?
So this morning, like, I had to go to the first appearance thing, and like I'm in the turtle suit or whatever, and they had me in a holding cell. And across the way they had all these girls, you know what I'm saying, that are like the trustees and shit. And listen, baby. All these girls are like fixing their hair, looking at me and waving and shit. One girl, listen. Hey, baby, listen. One girl flashed her tits. She pulled her tits out. These girls were showing out. This shit made me laugh, but I was just like, you know what, this shit's crazy. I was like, I laughed a little bit.
Yeah, of course she let him come back. Kelly, you know what I mean? Look, Kelly was a victim of Wade. We all know, but Kelly, unfortunately, girl, if Wade showed up at her door tomorrow, he would be back up in the house. Wade has a place. If Wade were like in Bizarro world, if Wade were able to get out of jail tomorrow, he would be able to have. She would be picking him up and have clothes and underwear and everything.
Or whatever. I'll tell you what though, I ain't gonna lie. It made my day better. I'm so tired of being.
I'm sure you see some titties. Fuck yeah.
Stop, baby.
Fuck yeah. I would get excited for seeing some titties too, man.
Right.
Fuck.
They weren't that great. They were kind of small, but they were alright. I mean, they were.
No, I got some big ones for you.
You got some big ones, baby? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. 'Cause I'm not really small. I'm not a small chick guy. But yeah, listen, baby, and it's like, I was gonna try to. There was something I was gonna try to do too. I actually told my lawyer today. Like, I told her. I said, look. I said, some of the officers in the jail are like harassing me. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I just want you to like read between the lines, because if they move me to a different jail, right? They can move me either to Naples or LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? So,
you're so cute.
Yeah.
You're so cute. I love it.
Hey, listen, I talked about you today with somebody. One dude.
Who?
Just some dude that was coming from the other jail with me. He's actually like, he's kind of, if you get what I'm saying, he's kind of similar to me in a way through like, right, exactly, and so like, I was talking to him and I was just like, yeah, my chick, like, I was just talking you up a little bit, I had to just talk you up a little bit, baby.
Aww,
yeah,
that's so good.
You're doing. Listen, because Kristen, you're doing a lot for me, and like I just appreciate, honestly, I appreciate you just being here for me through this shit, because it's a lot of shit, and like
I know
that you love me, and honestly, like I know that like our relationship's getting deeper and deeper, and I feel like really, honestly, like just grateful to have you in my life, to have somebody that like is so caring. It means so much to me to be here for me. It really means a lot,
You're gonna make me cry. Stop.
Yeah.
He really, really knows how to lay it on. Like, this is all these girls want to hear. Like, it's crazy.
I know, no, but I'm serious. I'm just like, because like the only reason I felt like telling you is because like our relationship's getting deeper, like we're invested in each other, and like you're just here for me, man. And it's like.
And I will be, and I will be, and
I will be.
Don't cry, it's okay, don't cry. But I just like. Sometimes it's just good to hear that, like, and sometimes you deserve to hear that. So like, I feel like you do, I just wanted to let you know.
Girl, they don't even care about his looks. They care about, well, I guess it's the looks that's the turn on, because they're like in love through the visual. It's that eggplant. And then he has very machismo, macho energy. He's got big dick energy, and these girls are sick on that dick. And that's what it is. That's all it is. It's eggplant.
Love you.
It's the dream.
Hold on. The phone's fucking up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Is the phone staticky on your side a little bit?
No, baby. No.
The fact that other women want him makes it even more alluring to a low self-esteem chick who's sick on the dick.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it's just me. Let me see if I can. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can.
Because they don't mind standing in line for a good time. And part of this crime that he doesn't want to talk about is the fact that when he took Christine home, girl, how many times did they do it? They did it at Jason's house. Stephanie got on the stand and said they were screwing from the minute they got to Jason's house. Girl, it sounded like they just were nonstop screwing. Then they would come out, take a break, come socialize, smoke a cigarette, go back in the bedroom, and go do some more. Then they left, went to Christine's house, and then did it some more. You know how many people are really, they are vested in the story just based on, damn it, how many times did y'all do it? Like, he was on whatever that drug he was on, maybe it was cocaine, methamphetamine, whatever it was. That is an aspect of the story that is the hook. That's why there were almost 4,000 inquiries in the kiosk. Okay.
Fix this real quick. Okay, there it is. It's good. So, So baby, listen. So if you can, baby, just when you put money on this Saturday, just do whatever you can. But just know that I have to get some clothes and stuff. So if you could do a decent amount, that'd be cool. But if you can't, don't stress it. I don't want to stress you out. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you can is better than nothing. I just want to get I got to get some thermal bottoms because I already got a thermal top. I got to get some.
So you're down at the court building?
Huh?
You're down at the court building?
No, I'm at the main building, baby. They brought me back. I forgot to tell you, they brought me back to the same.
They brought you back?
Yeah, I only had to go over there for 24 hours for watch because of the charges.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, because I was following you. I was watching you online. I was like, where is he going?
You were located. You were tracking me.
I saw something on a document. So regarding the two incurable situations that he's got going on, I saw something on a document. I feel like I told you guys about this once upon a time. There was a document, which is right here. When he was this is in 2023. This was filed at the court September 23. They were looking for the medical records when Wade was transported from the Lee County Jail. This was around the time that the whole trafficking situation happened, when they were trying to get the methamphetamines and the drugs and the pills and all of the things into the jail. And they are requesting some documents. So Wade, Stephen Willson, an inmate at Lee County, was experiencing an overdose on April 7th, 2023 at approximately 10:18. Due to the severity of the overdose, Wade Stephen Willson was transported to Lee County Emergency Medical Services at Lee Memorial Hospital. The medical records and the trip sheets are relevant to a pending trafficking, amphetamine, and conspiracy to traffic controlled substance case. So they wanted the communications discussions with all medical professionals known and expected to be named within the medical records is all necessary to obtain the information relevant to the investigations. So let me skip down. There was something here that kind of caught my eye that I was like, this is interesting, but I don't know. They said, please exclude records dealing with HIV testing and psychiatric records, which are protected. You are commanded to appear. So basically, this is a subpoena, but it was just funny how they really highlighted that if there regarding HIV or psychiatric, that was to be omitted, and it was to be only relevant to the reason of his visit, which was the overdose. So this was the subpoena for the medical records and trip sheets. And they wanted to make sure that if there's anything else regarding anything else, to go ahead and omit that from the record that is submitted to the court. So interesting. I don't really know anything else, but it made me think he's burning somewhere. Something is burning, and it, I don't know if it was discussed with the doctors during his emergency visit, or there would have been any other testings done. I mean, I don't know what they request to have done at those, if something like that happens, but it was specifically requested that as it pertains to this subpoena, if there's any documentation of that, to omit that from the record. They only want as it pertained to the overdose and documentation regarding that. Okay. That's all that's straight from the documents. Okay. And that and I read you guys that report. If you remember, like a week or two ago, I read you guys the full narrative. Hold on one second. The full narrative of the amphetamines bust, when they were bringing the people that were driving by and dropping off drugs over to the jail. I read you guys that. So I don't have a Wade playlist yet, but I think this will probably be like my 5th video, so maybe I'll do a Wade playlist. But yeah, we read this already. If you haven't seen this or heard about the drug bust, all of the things, the murder for hire, the what else has he done? He tried to escape from jail. He's been involved in drug trafficking and had an overdose, and also they implicated him. Did I say murder for hire plot? Escape, overdose, and drug trafficking. He's been involved in several other felonies since he's been locked up. It's a mess. He can't stay out of trouble even behind bars. It's a whole mess. Okay, let's finish this one up, and then we'll finish up that interview part, and then I feel like we should be good. And then we'll save it for next time, right?
I was tracking you.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Drug trafficking. It's we talked about it in another video. It was like a 5-page narrative of the whole entire sting operation. And the reason why they started the sting operation was because he started showing signs of a drug overdose. So they were tracing back how he got the drugs, and they ended up like 5 other people ended up. If you follow me in Patreon, I think I posted all the people's pictures from the drug bust. But there was a girl that he was talking to, and was I right? You know what? I have a habit of doing that, and it's not even like on purpose. I don't know. It's the Johnny Cochran in me. I have no idea. I don't know why I rhyme sometimes, but I just do. Anyway, okay, let's finish this one up. We'll get to the next one. I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay.
Yeah, they brought me over there. I did my little fucking like one day. I watched whatever, and then you know, they were talking about putting me in AC confinement. You know what I'm saying? Which is not where I want. That's not where I want to be, because like I get the phone and kiosk like all day long right here. You know what I'm saying? And if I go to AC confinement, I'll only get it for like an hour a day, and then I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so that's not straight. So this is much better. You know, this is much better.
I'm just happy I heard your voice, man. Like, I've been wondering about you all morning.
I know. I saw your message. I seen the one from like yesterday, and then I saw the one from today, and I was like, oh, yeah. Like she's been waiting on me. As soon as I got back here, I told my homeboy, I was like, man, go get me the phone. I need the phone. I gotta call my girl. Go get me the phone. So they pretty much, you know what I'm saying? They give me whatever I need, like the kiosk, the phone. They pretty much get it for me. So
yeah, because you've got cash. You've got cash, you got credits, you're probably passing people snacks and stuff. So yeah, they give you what you want because you're probably paying for it.
So our visits tonight, I'm happy.
And you're fluid, so you can accommodate folk up in there.
Happy to see you. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. You know, I think that's the reason they canceled the one at 7.
Hey, Miss Hottentotta.
Like,
hey, boo.
I was at the other jail or something like that.
Let me say real quick, hey to everybody coming in, everyone that's been in, and if you're upon the replay, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure your notifications are set, and hit the thumbs up for me. It's a free way to support the channel.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, but this bitch, I don't know. She's from Wake News. This bitch, Allison. Yeah, she's from Wake News.
What'd she say?
She's the one that she wants me to call her if I talk to you. She's like, you know, she's like, what is your relationship with him? I was like, he's just a really good friend. Okay. I was like,
why doesn't she just talk to me herself? It's not cut the bullshit.
I don't know. You want me to tell her that?
Yeah, tell her to add me on the kiosk and just cut the bullshit, because I don't want her like harassing you, and I'll tell her straight up what it is, you know? Like tell her to tell her that I said add me on the kiosk, tell her how to do it, and then tell her that you don't have anything further to talk to her about, but that I do, you know?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
all
it.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
I got you, babe. I got you, baby.
I got you too, baby.
Ew.
But yeah, you know, it was kind of cool. Like my buddy I was talking to this morning, it wasn't cool. Like Kristen, it wasn't cool, but he had done like a little prison time or whatever, and he had and his girl, you know, like his girl rode with him through the whole time, and like he was telling me everything about her, and they have a very like deep relationship, you know, and
right.
Yeah, and then he came home, after doing a little bit of time, and he's still with her today. And I was, it kind of made me think about you a little bit. Not to say that, like,
really?
Yeah, baby. Not to say that I'm gonna have to do that or anything, but just to say, like, to have somebody, being there. It just made me happy. I don't know.
You have 1
Boy, stop
remaining.
You have 1
All right,
minute.
well,
Boy, stop.
All right,
I love
baby.
you.
I love you too, baby. I love you too.
You guys heard the call when she says, you have 1 minute remaining. And he's like, I hate that woman. I hate her.
Yeah,
I'll see you. I'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock. I love you. I love you, baby.
All right, I love you, baby.
All right, baby.
Keep your head up. You hear me?
I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Okay, now.
Walking. She was just walking.
Okay, now we can hear part 2. Okay. All right. We're not going to do this whole thing. We're just going to get to the part when he finishes up. I wonder if this is Allison.
This video contains 3 calls. The first one is the second half of Wade's interview that I previously uploaded. In the second call, you will meet Dr. D. And in the third call, Wade seeks compensation for another interview. Take a listen.
Hello.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you there?
Okay. All right. Yeah, that system's a little wonky there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Did she say her name was Allison?
leave the spot. You continue to look for the Hellcat, but you don't find the Hellcat. So
no, I don't find the Hellcat. And then what I do is, I say to myself, okay, I can't find the car. Mila has a whole situation going on with herself.
Look, you guys, let me ask a question that I really don't know because I've never been in a Lyft and I've never been in an Uber. When you have a Lyft or Uber app, are you able to go back to old trips to see like where you came from? Does it only tell you where your trip was going, or does it tell you like where you were picked up and where you went? Not because I'm trying to give Wade another reason, but you had Christine's phone. They called for a Lyft or whatever, Uber, to pick them up from Jason's street, right? So why wouldn't you just go to the app and get the details, because it's going to pinpoint exactly where they picked you up from, right? And you had the phone. So this whole part about Diane, I don't believe it at all. I think he had no money and he saw her walking by herself, and I don't know. She was not at the damn bus stop. Who comes and grabs someone from the bus stop? And sometimes people walk through parking lots and restaurants, and it seems it's not like a big deal, but in the morning, if the business isn't open yet, it's kind of got you by yourself, not on the main street. We don't know. Diane went and walked to work. I do not believe for a minute that a grown woman in her 40s would get in a guy's car for any reason. She had a whole fiance, and it was her typical thing to walk to work. She didn't need a ride. So he's a liar. He doesn't know anything about Diane Ruiz. He grabbed her. Maybe just to rob her,
And this is what I wanted to just real quick throw in with you is 5 months.
I don't know that he robbed her per se, because I don't know what she had on her to take, but the whole entire narrative revolving Diane Ruiz, I don't know that there's any video. There's nothing that really shows him like grabbing her or him in possession of her or her going with him. The whole entire narrative is all his word. So we just know that Diane left to go to work one day, and then Diane was found days later. And I believe he had her hair, DNA, her phone, or maybe her purse, or an item of hers was in Kristen Melton's car, right? So that's the tie-in. There was something of Diane's in the Versa, and you heard Mila say, and the dead girl's shoes were in the back of the Hellcat. So that's the tie-in. But as far as what we know about the interaction with Diane, all comes from the liar. So we really don't know if directions were ever asked for. It's kind of like you have a phone in your hand. You don't need to ask anybody for directions. You know what I mean? So it's weird. Anyway, that's just a thought. We don't know if he robbed her per se. If she had cash on her, she might have had a few dollars on her. I think she was a server, bartender. She could have had a little bit of cash on her. Cards, things of that nature. He was in a fit.
Mila put a battery case against me, and she actually went to the state's attorney and had it dropped and dismissed. So this is nothing new. Just to let you know, I kind of want to expose her because of the things she said about me. So boom. So that's one situation. Now,
he said I kind of want to expose her because of all of the things that she said about me. So boom.
Couldn't find the Hellcat, and kind of gave up. I can't find it. Hopefully, it'll be there later on. We'll figure it out then. And so what I did was I go back to Cape Coral, which I was luckily able to find. Went to Cape Coral. Yeah, I'm done with the kiosk. Yes, sir. I'm a boss like that. That's what I do, man. So I went to Cape Coral, and I was gonna go.
What did he say?
I'm a boss like that. That's what I do, man. So I went to Cape Coral, and I was gonna go and find Kristine's house again, and I knew the general area, but I couldn't find it. And this is when I came into contact with Diane. So this is bringing up, yes, this is when I came in contact with Diane. I stopped and asked her for directions. First of all, I needed directions to kind of vaguely find out where Kristine's house is.
What was Diane doing when you pulled up to her? What was Diane doing?
When I pulled up to her, all she was doing was walking. She was just walking. That was it. Okay. She wasn't doing anything particular. Not that I remember. She didn't really. Not that she wasn't doing anything, as I recall. So I pulled up to her. I asked for directions. Kind of briefly trying to figure out where Kristine lives, and also the second thing I needed to ask her was, from here, how do I get back to Fort Myers as well? I needed directions to both kind of figure it out, both places. Well, she actually wanted me to help give her like a ride to work, so I did. I didn't.
He had just left Mila, right? Mila's spot is in Fort Myers. He wanted to know how to get back to Cape Coral, right? But he's saying I needed directions. Did you guys hear that? Like, it's all fucked up.
Kind of briefly trying to figure out where Kristine lives, and also the second thing I needed to ask her was, from here, how do I get back to Fort Myers as well? I needed directions to both kind of figure it out, both places. Well, she actually wanted me to help give her like a ride to work, so I.
Well, I'm just saying, I know he's lying, but he's told this story so many times. You would think he would have had his lie down pack by now. Because it doesn't make sense that you left Cape Coral, you went back to Fort Myers across from Joe's Crab Shack to go see Mila, and then you run into Diane off of McGregor, and you want to get back to, you're trying to figure out how to get back to Cape Coral, but you also have Kristine's phone, where you can look up the Lyft or Uber app and see where y'all came from. One thing about him not having a driver's license and stuff like that, I think, if I've heard correctly, he had only been out of jail for like 5 days. I think he had just been in jail again for a minute. And he was out. If you listen to that first call with Mila, and she's like, you were just out for 5 days. You were good. You were good. You were out for 5 days. I don't think he had I don't think he had anything back yet. I think it was October 6th. Was that a Friday? Any of you guys know? Let's see. October 6th, 2019, which was a long time ago. October 6th, 2019 was a Sunday. So between Sunday and Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's when everything happened. She said you were out 5 days. So maybe he had gotten out of jail on the 3rd. He was only out for a couple of days. He didn't even have a chance to go get anything yet, and his ass is running around like a fool.
Did
yeah, it's like in the first call when Mila was like, I can't talk to you. My God, you killed somebody. You were just out for 5 days. You were good. You were good.
Didn't mind
Go
doing
back to the
that.
first call.
And I gave her a ride. We drove together for maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and then she had me drop her off at a bus station, like one of the bus with the benches and the sign, the post, and everything.
Well, we all know that that's a lie because Diane Ruiz's fiance said that the job was literally a 10-minute walk, and she did it all the time. It was a 10-minute walk.
She didn't ask you to drive her to work?
No, she did not. She did not. Maybe she didn't like me. I don't really know if she didn't like me or was thrown off by me. Maybe she just didn't want to be in a car with a stranger anymore. Whatever the case may have been, I was content with her giving me directions and giving her a ride to where she needed to go. And then she just asked for me to drop her off at the bus station. And if I remember correctly, the bus station, I remember that we had passed like a school or something, and not far from that area and location, I dropped her off at the bus station.
Okay, so Diane leaves your car that you took from Christine alive and well. You had nothing to do with the death of Diane Ruiz.
Correct. No, I did not.
Do you find it at all strange, though, that the two women you had interactions with in less than 24 hours both ended up dying in very bad ways?
I agree that their deaths were tragic and sad, but do I find it strange? No, I do not, because I know what I have done and what I have not done, and what I'm telling you is exactly what the truth is, and everyone, including, those who have said things.
Why didn't he just use the classic, that don't got nothing to do with me?
Concerning the story of the topic of the story, even those people, they're going to find out that I'm innocent. They're going to see the truth of what everything really is. So do I find it strange? Absolutely not. I can't help what happens to people. I have no control over that. All I can control is what I do.
So after you drop Diane off at the bus stop, you then go to see a potential friend at their business, because the surveillance video is you stopping at a local business, getting out. So talk to me about what happened after you dropped Diane off.
Okay, after I dropped Diane off, by the directions that she gave me, I was able to navigate myself back to Fort Myers. Once I got into Fort Myers, like I said, Mila had her situation going on. I didn't want to be around that. And so I went to, it's called Mateo Graphics. And it's a place that I used to be employed at. And I went there and pulled in and parked and went inside and sat down and smoked a few cigarettes, kind of just did what I normally do, just relaxed, sat at the computer and the phone.
You didn't tell anyone there that you had killed someone? Because people at that business say that you said you had hurt some women. No,
that is incorrect. That's just hearsay that's going around. That's not anything that's true.
Okay, and so then you left.
It's a good thing that I like that you asked me these questions, because this is very relevant to what's going on. And I do appreciate that. This is the truth that needs to come out. So no, I didn't tell anybody anything like that. I didn't confess to anything. I didn't tell anybody that I harmed anyone. I didn't do any of these things.
Okay, so then you leave Mateo Graphics, and then you go where?
When I left Mateo Graphics, actually, I left the car there, and I walked on foot, and, I just wanted to walk, and that's my business, and that's what I did.
He said, I just wanted to walk, and that's my business. Like, he's starting to lose it. The questions are getting more detailed, and she's keeping her same demeanor, but I don't know if there's something going on around him, but you see how he's getting a little less charming. He's getting a little more, and that's my business. I walked because that's what I wanted to do. And I think he was very much bothered by the, hey, two women who had interactions with you both ended up dead. Like, got a comment?
Didn't tell anybody that I harmed anyone. I didn't do any of these things.
Okay, so then you leave Mateo Graphics and then you go where?
When I left Mateo Graphics, actually, I left the car there, and I walked on foot, and, you know, I just wanted to walk, you know, and that's my business, and that's what I did. I walked, and that was it.
And that's my business.
Really much more.
Okay.
There's not a big story of anything that I did further.
You being found in a homeowner's house in Cape Coral,
right.
You didn't go in and break in, you didn't wear someone else's clothes and eat their food and drink their beverages?
Right, and that's what the news is saying. The news is saying that. Well, for sure. So, no, I did not. But
in the police reports that I was reading, U.S. Marshals Task Force and police officers arrested you and communicated with you inside that home on Northeast 1st Street. So, and the homeowner received calls from law enforcement saying that you were inside of his residence. So I'm trying to figure out why you say that you weren't. If that's
right, because you can't. Well, I just want to let you know that you cannot always believe what the police reports are. Just because that's what they say doesn't mean that it's the truth. And this is the thing that everybody needs to kind of.
So if they have video of you being arrested and brought out of the house, which I don't know if they do or not, but I'm sure there's body-worn cameras, right? If they're communicating with you and they're like, hey, come out with your hands up. Wade Willson, we've got the house surrounded. Come out with your hands up. And everybody has on body-worn cameras. Are you going to say, like, that wasn't me? Like, do you think he's saying that wasn't me?
Understand is that just when the police say something or give any type of information to the news so you guys can broadcast it falsely and accuse people that are not guilty of anything, see, that's kind of where the problem is with the society of where we live in today. That's the whole issue that we're having, which is what I'm trying to clarify on this phone call so that you can properly convey my innocence to the news and to the public.
So where did police ultimately arrest you then? If not at that house, where did they arrest you? Because you ended up in custody.
Police arrested me outside.
They arrested him outside. Okay.
Physically outside.
Outside.
In Fort Myers. Outside. They did not arrest me inside of a house or anything of that nature. They arrested me outside. Actually, physically outside. And there is something as well that I would like to bring up to you that you can hopefully convey to the public. It's being said that I had blood on me. Have you heard that?
I have not personally heard that, no.
Okay. Well, I spoke with a news reporter who was saying that that's what she heard. And I just wanted to make this known. Here's some more information for you. I'm a personal trainer. I work out. I train people, and I had been doing push-ups on asphalt, which was not the smartest thing, and had blemishes on my hands that were open wounds. There may have been I may have touched myself and gotten blood on myself from my hands, which, you know, if you look into everything that's going on now.
So in between Christine going to find Mila, I was over there at Joe's Crab Shack. Oh, by the way, don't forget there was a police officer that tried to talk to me and I took off. You guys saw that, right? Then I go meet up with Diane Ruiz somewhere before or after that fact. I did about 300 push-ups before I wasn't in someone's house, and I may have bloodied my hands. So if I had blood on me when they caught me outside, that's what that was. I wasn't in someone's house. I was outside, and the blood on my hands was because I had just finished. I took a minute to do 300 push-ups. Okay.
No, I haven't been charged with anything. First of all, it's been quite a while, quite some time that I've been in jail. They've taken all my forensics. They've taken all my clothing for FDLE reports, everything of this nature, and nothing has come back. I haven't been charged with anything. They just continue to slander me on the news, which is not fair.
Well, let me ask you this, Wade, and this is just personal curiosity.
Okay.
In addition, when you say slandering and such, when we see surveillance clips from homeowners' cameras of you driving Christine's car in the exact area where Diane Ruiz's body was found, what do you have to say to that? Because that's video of you driving in a neighborhood where a woman's body was dumped.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, what I have to say about that is nothing. I mean,
nothing.
There's nothing that says that, you know, I did anything, and I'm telling you that I didn't. You know, I'm sorry that her body was
Cape Coral's small.
Found there, and that I'm driving in that same area. Maybe it was near where I dropped her off at. I don't even, you know, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But was I driving around with her in the vehicle? Yes, and I've told you that. I've mentioned that. I'm admitting to that. As to me doing anything, I haven't. All I did was drop her off and leave. So I can't tell you anything further concerning that matter. But if you see me on camera of homeowners driving her car, yes, and I've told you that. I've told you that. I did that. That's not a concern of mine. The truth does not matter. You know.
Gotcha.
The truth
and
doesn't
I was
matter.
curious.
It does
when
matter.
you got Christine's phone, did it have any sort of lock on it? How were you able to get into her phone? Most people have a lock. I have a lock on my phone.
Right. I used to have a phone, and I didn't have a lock. So most people may have a lock. Most people may not. You know. So that's just the way it is.
Gotcha. And you hadn't met Christine Melton or Diane Ruiz prior to October 6th and 7th?
Did I meet them before?
Yeah, you didn't know them before that date?
No, ma'am. Absolutely not. I did not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So in all of this, I mean, what's your attorney say about all this with talking and, you know, your case? And, I mean, your charges are for what you've been arrested for. They're not for murder. But, I mean, what's your attorney like? Most people don't talk this openly about things while they're in jail.
The reason that I'm talking openly is because I want to get my innocence out there to the public. I want them to see me in a different light. From everything that I've heard that's been on the news, you know, they're calling me a monster, a murderer, that I'm a suspect, person of interest. All of these things are not correct, because the way that it's supposed to work is that an individual is not guilty until found innocent. But the way that the media has been portraying me is that they're portraying me as guilty and innocent. This is all incorrect, and this is all backwards. This is not the way that the legal system is supposed to work. You know, we live in the great country of the United States, and everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. And I haven't even been charged with anything as of yet. And, you know, I'm innocent all the way around, and I want for everyone to hear my side of the story and to just know more about me, where I come from, what I do, who I am, and the truth.
Well, you know, I've looked a little bit. I mean, I've tried to get to know as much of you as I can find out. And some of the things I've found about you that I can track in public record is that you've had a lot of run-ins with law enforcement. You've had quite a few arrests between here, Palm Beach County, and Tallahassee. And so, I mean, you say you have a lot of knowledge of how the criminal justice system should work. And I believe you, Wade, because you've been in the criminal justice system for many, many years. So, you know, you can see where people see your extensive criminal history and wonder, how was this man out on the streets? And then coincidentally, these two deaths happened. So I know you claim you're.
Well, listen, if you like I said, if you look into all my criminal past, I have no violent charges that I've been charged with and convicted of. I do not have one single violent or harmful charge on my record. You can look into my record. You can see burglaries. You can see, you know, maybe a grand theft. You know, you can see charges that many, 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 many people in our country have been charged with. And these people are productive citizens in society today, if they decide to so be. I have no violent charges. So there's nothing to say that this guy, that I am violent, or that I would even think about doing anything like this.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me, Wade, and
sure.
I
certainly
wanted to speak to you, but I think right now I'm just going to take what we've had in our conversation, and really I guess my biggest question for you is, after all we've talked about, is what do you think did happen to Christine Melson and Diane Ruiz?
That
you may have been one of the last people to see either of them alive.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Do you need me to call you back, or can we finish on this 1 minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I have. Yes, ma'am. I have no idea what happened. What happened to them? Did I see them? Yes, I did. Do I have any idea as to what happened to them? No, I do not. I don't.
Okay, Wade. Well, I appreciate the call. Feel free to call me back. Maybe sometime on Monday or something of that nature. Okay.
Sure. On Monday. Sure.
Yeah.
Listen, would you like to be put on my visitation list, or do you not need to be?
Yeah, you can go ahead and add me.
Okay.
Thank you, Wade.
All right.
Girl, watch out.
Bye.
Okay, let me say this. So another interview that I listened to, I feel like it's the one with Rochelle from Fox 4. I feel like, and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, because I know a lot of you guys are keeping up with this too. I feel like he started to throw Jason under the bus and said that Jason guy was weird and Jason could have had something to do with it. He didn't know. And he was trying to implicate Jason. Like, right? Yes, he did. Okay. I was like, I feel like I remember something about him implicating Jason. Okay, one last thing. Let's look at this real quick, because this one is kind of interesting. This is gonna be fast. This is only like 6 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay. If you guys want to go, I'll bubble up the video that I did with the drug sting narrative, because it seemed like some of you guys didn't know what that was, or if you guys want to go through that one more time, we can. But that's with the that was interesting. That was very, very interesting. Who's Jason? Jason was the guy from the Buddha Lounge. So Wade and Mila go out on a date. Wade just gets out of jail, right? And it's Sunday night. It's October 6th. They go out to the Buddha for drinks. Mila's friend Amy Slobodan Slovene is there. Her friend Amy, with the girl with the dark hair who testified, right? Wade and Mila get into an argument about, I forget what it was about. If you watch Mila's testimony, you'll have the whole thing. Wade kind of takes off and goes and mingles elsewhere in the club. Mila is talking to her friend Amy. It's getting closer to the end of the night. Mila's looking for Wade. Mila walks outside. Amy's kind of behind her. Mila looks up and her car is backing out of a driving spot. Like it's her car's backing out of a parking spot. And the car's taking off, and immediately she knew, like, it couldn't be Wade because Wade doesn't know how to drive stick. And Amy's like, well, come home to my house. So Amy takes Mila home. Mila sleeps at her house. Wade is calling. They've all been drinking, right? Wade is calling from a number she doesn't recognize, which is because it's Christine's phone, right? And he's trying to get a hold of her. She finally picks up the phone and she says, meet me at the spa, because Amy was like, fuck no, Wade can't come here. Okay. So Amy drives Mila to her spa. Why didn't Mila drive herself? Because Wade had her car. And he gets there. He's parked across the street. Well, he gets there. They have the altercation in front of the spa. And then Amy calls the police, and he has blood on him, and the blood could be from when he smacked or popped Mila in the face. The blood could be Diane Ruiz's blood. We don't know. Mila said she was afraid that he was going to kill her. Okay, let's listen to this. I'm going to start it from the beginning. This might be some helpful information.
2 Cape Coral women, Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz. He's been in jail since 2019 awaiting trial. And recently, he sent us dozens of letters with some wild accusations. Tonight, for the first time ever, and from jail, he's talking, and it's with NBC2 anchor Kyla Gaylor.
These are all the letters Wade Willson.
Look at all the letters he has sent to the news channel.
Has written to NBC2 over the last 6 months. He really wanted to talk with us. I know what you're thinking. Why would we listen to a man accused of some pretty heinous crimes? A man with a long rap sheet at that. Well, we found out he may be involved in even more than we once realized.
Wade Willson had a lot to say in his first and only on-camera interview since he was indicted on murder charges more than 3 years ago. And I had a lot of questions.
Did you kill Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No surprise there, considering he pleaded not guilty. He seemed confident, even smug at times while sporting his orange jumpsuit and new face tattoo.
You see his tooth, his front tooth is gone.
I'm not a monster. Yeah, I'm not a saint either by any means. I've made bad decisions in the past.
Or is it, what the fuck happened to his tooth? It's like, it looked like it was gone, but maybe it's not gone.
While Willson is accused of taking 2 lives, he claims to have tipped off investigators about a plot to kill another woman while behind bars. According to an arrest report late last year, Tristan Gendron asked Willson to help kill the mother of his child, so his domestic abuse charges would be dropped. Willson couldn't do it himself. He was in jail. But Gendron asked if his crew on the outside could.
He just thought that I was the person to ask for that.
This is a copy of the note Gendron wrote Willson in jail with details of the hit job. It came with a $200,000 payout. Gendron said the money was in a safe at Gendron's funeral and cremation services in Fort Myers.
People would accept $10,000, $200,000, surely, but I'm not that type of person.
Instead, he reported it to the state attorney's office and became a sworn witness.
I don't know her personally whatsoever from a can of paint, but it doesn't matter. She's a person.
Investigators later found out there was a safe at the funeral home with cash inside, and those security codes in the note were accurate. The funeral director said the murder for hire charges are BS. As you might imagine, anyone tied to Willson isn't keen on talking. The state attorney's office can't. We don't know all the evidence it has, but it's enough for prosecutors to go for the death penalty.
It doesn't worry me. It worries me only because of the level of corruption around here in Fort Myers that I was involved with.
We learned some of that evidence may include a confession, which Willson says he was forced to make after he was charged.
When coming to jail, I knew that I had to get something out there as far as a confession because I was told to do that. Otherwise, my parents were going to be harmed. My children were going to be harmed.
Willson's own father spoke on the record. He told investigators Willson called him after spending the night with Christine Melton, asking for help. She was a server at a Cape Coral bar. Willson's father said his son admitted to strangling Melton while she was sleeping and then rolled her up in a carpet. Willson admits he met Melton at a bar the night before she was found dead and slept at her house, but claims she was alive when he left in her car. He told his dad he then picked up a lady, asked for directions, then choked her and ran her over so many times he made her look like spaghetti.
I was forced. That wasn't a call that I willingly wanted to make.
Investigators say that other woman was mother of 2, Diane Ruiz.
As far as Diane Ruiz, I never ran across her, never seen her, and there's nothing that will say otherwise than that.
Willson only briefly mentions Ruiz and Melton in his letters, never giving these women the dignity of saying their names, just that he was set up. He talks more often about a high-profile case of another Cape Coral woman, Lauren DeMolo, who hasn't been seen since June of 2020. Willson admits he is trying to save his life, but it will be up to a jury to figure out fact from fiction.
Are you just trying to discredit the people who are testifying against you at trial?
Absolutely not. No, I'm just trying to tell the truth.
Willson and I covered a number of topics, more than we had time to show you and more than we could legally air. Overall, it really seemed like he is trying to bring these things up to save his own skin. Willson's attorney filed a motion earlier this month to remove himself as counsel due to a conflict of interest. He said their relationship was so ruptured they couldn't move forward.
Looking at his case, I could be wrong, but it looks like he's had at least 4 attorneys.
Reached out to that attorney a number of times, but I never heard back. Willson claims he was part of an organized crime ring. And coming up at 11, we'll tell you how that conspiracy also involved Lauren DeMolo, a local spa, and a former sheriff.
I know her family really.
So they were saying Lauren DeMolo possibly was a escort at Mila's spa, right? Because there was a Kristen call. And he said that he and Mila were running an escort service out of the spa. I'm sure you guys heard that in one of those calls. Girl, it's a mess. I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Something I feel like I saw, but I just can't seem to find it. I'm looking though, but we'll have to address it next time we come back. I did pull the indictment. Indictment is pretty standard. But they're basically alleging that everything happened on October 7th, which I guess would be the following day. But it's kind of on or about, right? It doesn't have to be on that specific day. But I'll post the indictment on Patreon. Battery. So basically he's been charged with battery, first-degree murder, burglary of a dwelling, first-degree petite theft, burglary, first-degree murder. I guess is that times 2. Grand theft auto. Two first-degree murder, grand theft auto, battery, first-degree murder, burglary of a dwelling, first-degree petite theft. That's what he was indicted on. So he finally got indicted November 19th, 2019. So any of these calls where he's talking about he hadn't been charged yet, maybe he hadn't been indicted yet. This was the first indictment that came down. Let me see if you guys can see. Hold on. The indictment is here. Let me see if you can see that. Those are the indictments. And that was stamped in 11/19/2019. Excuse me, 11/19/2019. Yep, stamped in 11/19/2019. So, he spent a little over a month in jail before he was indicted. He said he wasn't charged with anything, but I'm sure after they arrested him, they charged him with something, but the indictment came November 19th, 2019. Anyway, and we're looking at sentencing. It's going to be August 27th as far as right now, unless there's any additional delays. But, it takes a while for that type of thing to run its course. The murder for hire plot was pretty interesting. That was very interesting. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. This was fun to get caught up. I'm sure we'll do this again soon. I'm sure there's going to be tons of things coming up soon. He wants to be the male Sarah Boone. I'm sure he wishes he could be the male Sarah Boone, because Sarah Boone is she's only being charged with 1 second degree. He's got 2 first degree, right? And a bunch of other things. Not to mention he has other pending cases. He's got his drug trafficking situation, and I think he's still under. Let me show you guys. Did I stop sharing? Hold on. This is his docket right here. This is his docket. Just a second. This is his docket. So these first three things are the murder case. So they're in the sentencing phase right here. So 1, 2, and 3 are all those 5 charges that were indicted. Number 4 and number 5. Number 4, I can tell you real quick. Okay, number 4 is going to be the prison escape. Okay. Let's see. Number 4 right here, as you can see, 9/30/20, escape, prisoner escape, criminal mischief. Okay, he's got that. Not that that's as serious as what he's got going on, but he's still in trouble. He's got a whole bunch of mess going on with him. And then his other case, he's still busy. And then he's got the March 23 attempted trafficking, methamphetamine case, conspiracy to traffic, and that was happening inside the confines of the jail. So even with what he's got going on, the sentencing next week, he still has 2 open cases. And, you know, sir is busy, okay? He got a lot going on. So he's going to stay in the news. You know what I mean? Because even after he's sentenced to whatever he gets sentenced to, he's still going to be going back and forth to Lee County for these other trials that clearly are not as serious as what he is being sentenced for next week. But it's going to keep him running back to the county, being transported for court, and keep him in the news, okay, which is what he seems to like. A mess. He's just a mess. Yeah, I mean, I was looking through his cases and I saw several petitions or motions to withdraw and entry of attorneys. So it kind of was like, that's interesting. But keep in mind, I mean, this case has been going on for 5 years. So somebody exiting or having reason to maybe pivot or unable to kind of keep that on the forefront with other cases, especially how this case has taken 5 years to get to where it's at right now. I mean, it would make sense. So I wouldn't say it's all because of him, but there were 1 or 2 that did cite like irreconcilable differences or fracture of, you know, client attorney relationship type thing. I'm sure he's not completely easy to deal with, but he seems to have been okay with these guys who were defending him, the older guys who were his lawyers in the trial. So maybe he found some people who knew kind of how to handle him. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Girl, Nesto better stop because not to say he's at the point where they would not fund his district attorneys anymore, not district attorneys, excuse me, his public defenders, but I wouldn't try anybody. I wouldn't keep trying, folk. Anyway, guys, let me let y'all go. I hope you guys have a great day. This was a fun afternoon. They said his teeth got knocked out. His teeth didn't appear to be knocked out before, but girl, he looks a mess. Yes, in a couple of days. Hold on, let me check. You know it. Let's see. I think it's on the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me log in. All this court is like, baby. Keeping up with all these days. Let's see. I want to say it's the 30th. Yeah, 8:30 at 1 p.m., which means I'm logging in at noon because last time Shirley was there early. They started early, and I'm like, well, damn. Okay. But yeah, 8:30. So August 30th, which is Friday. So a week from this Friday at 1 p.m. So my note to self will be to log in probably at 12:15 and just sit and be quiet. Anyway. Okay, guys. I love you guys. Let me see. The docket's loading. Let me see if there's anything else in here real quick. I don't know why it's taking so long. I'm waiting for a couple of things to come to me. Let's see. Certificate of service. Notice of hearing. What day was this? Okay, so they put up the final notice of hearing. Yeah, they put up the final notice. Each party's presentation. Okay. 8:30 at 1 p.m. Yeah, the notice has been posted. It's there. Mm-hmm. And they sent a certificate of service. They sent it to, I hereby certify that on this day, a copy of the within and foregoing final hearing notice on August 30th. So she sent the respondent 1:30 respondent, first class mail through U.S. mail. So they sent him through U.S. mail. Hopefully they sent it to the legal mail. But they sent him a notification through mail of the final service, and I guess she sent it through certified mail. So, anywho, and that was filed on 8/12. That was posted with the court. Yes, Lambo is all up into my door. Okay. All right. Let me pull that up because I don't have like a clean copy on that. I'm just looking on the website. Give me a minute. I'll pull it up and we'll talk about that maybe in a little bit. Give me like an hour or two and I'll come back and we'll just do like a quick Nesto update on the divorce matter. But thanks for asking that question. I'll pull up the documents and show you guys. But yeah, it's pretty much a week from Friday. Okay. Guys, this was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you're new here, subscribe. Make sure your notifications are set. Portia, I thought that was Lambo. And hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate you guys very much. I hope you had a good time. And this was interesting. And I will see you guys next time. Okay. Bye, guys.